Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Drew Davis, and I want to welcome you to Learn How to See Better. It's the only podcast out there that'll improve your vision the longer you listen.
All right, what I'm about to talk about right now is powerful personal promises. Yeah, PPP. Powerful personal promises. I think the key thing here that I've found and I'd like to share and drive home is that trying to underestimate the power of promises that you make to yourself, personal promises, is one that can be like a double-edged sword. Extremely powerful, extremely detrimental. And it all depends upon the outcome of the promise. Case in point, have you ever broken a promise to yourself? Maybe plan to get up early, I'm going to beat the sun this time. I'm going to be the first out of the house. I'm going to be the one to do something, to conquer some feat, to accomplish some goal. You might promise yourself you'd do something for yourself or someone else, and for one reason or not, it doesn't come together. It does not happen. Well, here's the thing. When you promise yourself, you're making a pact. You're confiding in yourself. And if you don't make good on that which you confide in, if you confide in someone, you trust them to keep a promise, keep a secret, and they break that, that confidence breaks. When you break that, and you're the one making the promise to yourself, what results is you break the confidence you have in yourself to deliver on the goods, to make good on the deal. And that's not cool, because you don't really win that way. You know that old saying, you only cheat yourself. We may find ways to just kind of dust it off, sweep it under the rug, but what we may fail to recognize is that in time we're actually eroding the thing that we need to succeed. One of the key components of success, some degree or level of confidence. Confidence in yourself. Confidence in one's own ability to rise up to the challenges that face them. There's this saying that I never really learned how to solve my problems. I learned how to fix my thinking, and then my problems took care of themselves. And that's essentially what I'm talking about here. If you can learn to reframe the situations that face you in life, if you can learn to look at your problems, your circumstances, your challenges in a different light, you might be able to come up with new creative ways to assess the scenario, to assess the landscape, read the defense, see what's in front of you, how you should read and react. Because you're going to be in a much better position to take the action that's going to move you down the path of where you want to go. If you know that by making the declaration, even if it's a small declaration, that you will complete this task, that you will accomplish this feat, that you will make this move, that's going to be something that you can build on, versus the idea of letting yourself down again. Yeah, it was not that big of a deal last time, but why try this time, right? Because as our confidence erodes, this compilation of broken promises, it really starts to get to a point where you start to feel like, hey, does it even make sense? Because look at my track record, look at my credit history. It's just shown a bunch of bad promises, instances where I've not done the deal, right? That's that power of the personal promises. If they're broken consistently, repeatedly, that's the end result you can expect. And if you've ever had the challenge or the unfortunate scenario of experiencing what the damaged or broken self-confidence is like, step back and look at it from that perspective. What instances have there been where you've made the promise to yourself? I'm not talking about a situation where you lost the big game or the big race and oh, woe is me, I should have done better. Okay, we can own up to elements of our preparation, but really looking at the instances where we have to own up to the fact that the decisions that we made haven't honored the pact that we made. When the action and intent don't match, it's clear evidence that something's out of alignment, right? Clear evidence. And so how do we get past this? How do we resolve this? How do we get back on that horse, so to speak, as well? One brick at a time, one promise at a time, one opportunity at a time. No different than if your trust has been broken with someone else and you've had to go through the process of rebuilding it, if you had the opportunity to do so. But it'd be worth earning, and it'd be worth it to earn it, because powerful personal promises kept to oneself continuously over time can be one of the best things that you can do for yourself, right? To know that you can count on you to do what you need to do. Sure, there's other elements, factors, and forces at play here, but as far as your role, your responsibilities, you don't have to worry about that. Word is bond. So those are some thoughts I wanted to share about my version of the PPP that I'm talking about here. It's powerful personal promises. They're the gateway and the key to strong self-confidence. Don't honor or respect powerful personal promises. Break them repeatedly. Over the course of time, you'll understand what I mean. So, examples, warnings, they're all there. From my own personal experiences, I'm sure you can relate to as well. But if you haven't put that together, hopefully this sheds some light on the subject for you, and it might be something you could benefit from, present day as well as in the future. Thanks for watching.